Assalamualaikum and good morning to everyone present today. Thank you for joining our forum discussion session. Our topic for today is the impact, effect, and solution to cheating in online examination and quizzes. With the rapid growth of online learning, assessment have become more flexible and accessible. Students can now sit for exam from different locations, which is convenient and efficient. However, this flexibility also brings new challenges, particularly in maintaining honesty and fairness during assessment. Cheating in online exams, such as using unauthorized notes, searching answers online, or receiving help from others, may seem harmless or tempting, especially during stressful situations. However, this action can lead to serious consequences that go beyond just getting good grades. Cheating affects not only individual students but also lecturers, institutions, and the overall value of academic qualification. Today's discussion will focus on the impact and effects of cheating, followed by the solution and strategies to address this issue. To begin with, I would like to invite Mr. Danish, the examination unit, which play a crucial role in maintaining assessment standard, to share their perspective.
Thank you, moderator, Mr. Daniel. First of all, it is important to define what cheating means in online examinations. Cheating refers to any dishonest behavior during an assessment, such as using unauthorized notes or devices, searching answers online, receiving help from others, or sharing answers during an exam. In addition, cheating undermines exam credibility. If results don't reflect their knowledge, employers and other situations may question students' abilities. It also increases workload. Investigating cases, handling appeals, and enforcing penalties consumes time that could improve exam or teaching methods. Frequent cheating can damage the institution's reputation and the trust of both students and the public. That's all.
Thank you, Mr. Danish, for that detailed explanation. Clearly, what you just said is cheating is not just an individual issue. It has serious institutional consequences. Now, let's hear from the lecturer, which is Ms. Iman. My question for you is, how does cheating affect teaching and learning in academic environment?
Okay, thank you to Mr. Moderator, which is Mr. Atif. So, from a teaching point of view, cheating really affects how students learn. When students cheat, they might pass an exam, but they don't actually understand the subject. So, it's become a problem, especially when new topics depend on what students should already know. And cheating also affects the classroom environment, which is students who work honestly may feel frustrated when others get unfair advantages. So this can reduce the motivation and participation. More importantly, cheating affects trust between a lecturer and a student. So lecturer may feel they need to be stricter, which can make the learning environment feel more tense rather than supportive. Over time, this can create a culture where cheating feels normal, which is especially worrying in professional fields like education, medicine, and engineering. Okay, so that's all from me.
Thank you for the insight, Ms. Iman. Now, let's hear directly from a student. So, from me, my question is, how does cheating affect students themselves?
Thank you, moderator, for the question. From the student point of view, cheating may seem like an easy solution, especially when facing time pressure or difficult subjects. However, in the long run, it can negatively affect us. Students who rely on cheating may lose confidence in their own abilities. They may begin to doubt whether they can succeed without this honest method, which discourages genuine learning. Cheating also affects relationships among students. Some students may feel pressure to share answers while others may feel betrayed or uncomfortable. This creates tension and damage trust, which is illegal. We should ideally be supportive and collaborative. Okay, that's all from me.
Thank you, Fahmi, for sharing that honest perspective. Lastly, I would like to invite Mr. Zahasmi, the counselor, to explain the emotional and psychological effect of cheating.
Okay, thank you to the moderator, which is Mr. Daniel Atif. Cheating often has emotional and psychological consequences that are not immediately visible. Students who cheat may constant fear of being caught, guilt, or stress. Over time, this emotion can lower self-esteem and increase anxiety. Some students may feel overwhelmed and burnt out, especially if cheating becomes a repeated coping mechanism. Many students cheat due to academic pressure, fear of failure, or high expectation. Often, unfortunately, instead of reducing stress, cheating often increases emotional strain and negatively impact mental well-being. Okay, that's all from me.
Thank you, Mr. Zahasni, for that detailed explanation. So let's move on to solution and how to fix it. First of all, I want to thank you to all panelists for highlighting the serious impact of cheating. From our discussion, it's clear that cheating affects academic integrity, learning quality, institutional credibility, and student mental health. We will now move on to solutions and strategies that can help prevent cheating in online examination. So let's begin with Ms. Iman, the lecturer.
Okay, thank you again to Mr. Moderator, Mr. Daniel Atif. So, one practical way to reduce cheating is to design assessment that focus on understanding rather than memorization. When doing application-based question, case studies, or projects, students are encouraged to think instead of looking answer online, and clear instruction, practice question, and regular feedback also help. When students know what to expect and feel prepared, they are less likely to cheat. I think that's all from me.
Yes, I agree with Ms. Iman. When we feel prepared and supported by lecturer, we are less tempted to cheat. Students also have a responsibility to act honestly, managing time properly, start to reach out and seeking help from lecturer or friends may reduce last minute panic. Supporting friends to study honestly and refusing to participate in cheating help create a fair learning environment. When honesty becomes the norm, students feel less pressure to cheat. That's all from me.
Okay, as a lecturer, I totally agree with you, Fahmi. Peer influence is very powerful. When students support honesty and good study habits, it can really make a positive difference in reducing cheating.
Okay, from institutional solution, to address the issue, institution can implement technical measures such as randomized questions, time limit, and plagiarism detection tools. For more, clear rules, awareness campaign, and consistent enforcement help students understand the importance of academic integrity. And that's all from me.
Okay, us as a counselor think that providing emotional support is equally important. The counselor can provide a counseling service, stress management, workshop, and open communication channel allow students to cope with academic pressure in a healthier way.
Although me, as a student, I totally agree with the counselor, which is having access to counseling and support service really helps reduce anxiety and prevent dishonest behavior.
Okay, thank you to all of you for that solution. So, moving on to the closing summaries. I will first invite the student, followed by the lecturer, the examination unit, Mr. Danish, and the counselor, Mr. Zahasni. And I will conclude the session after. So, let's begin with the student, Fahmi.
In conclusion, cheating may seem helpful in the short term, but it harms learning, confidence, and relationship. By choosing honesty and supporting students can create a fair and positive academic environment.
Thank you, Fahmi. Now, I want to hear the closing summary from the lecturer, Ms. Iman.
Thank you, Mr. Daniel Atif. Building on the point shared by the student, I agree that cheating is not only an academic issue, but also a matter of integrity and well-being. Effective teaching strategies and meaningful assessment can reduce the temptation to cheat by encouraging critical thinking and real understanding. When students focus on learning rather than shortcuts, education becomes more valuable, fair, and beneficial for everyone that involved. I think that's all from me.
Thank you, Ms. Iman. Now, let's move on to Mr. Danish, the examination unit.
Thank you, Mr. Moderator. Okay, the examination unit ensure fairness and credibility in assessments. Clear policies, proper system, and consistent enforcement are essential in maintaining academic integrity.
Thank you, Mr. Danish. That's a very good explanation from you. Now, lastly, I would like to have Mr. Zahasmi, the counselor, to provide me the closing summary.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Moderator. For my conclusion, that many students cheat due to stress and pressure. Providing emotional support and counseling helps students manage challenges in healthier and more effective way. That's all for me.
Thank you. So, for my final closing is, in conclusion, preventing cheating in online examination requires shared responsibility from students, lecturer, institution, and support service. By working together and upholding academic integrity, we can create a fair, supportive, and meaningful learning environment. Thank you to all our panelists and everyone who participated in today's forum discussion. And that's all for today.